what are some challenges that influence your decision making in the workplace?
My biggest challenge is just making sure that I'm not biased and that every decision is what's best for the company and not just best for me or my personal feelings.
Well, my first thoughts when making decisions have to be directed towards others. My focus is generally on what effect my direction is going to have on those people that depend on me, educationally, morally, and ethically. I do my best to analyze my instructions and potential outcomes, as well as the benefits and detriments before I instruct anyone to do anything.
The largest challenge for me is just being a college student and having to consistently think about the affordability of a product.
When I make decisions, I think about like how it's going to affect like everybody working there, especially what my boss would think, because I'm not like in a position of a higher authority. So I mean, if I'm thinking about doing something, I really have to think about how everybody else is going to feel as well.
The idea of integrity, no amount of money will sacrifice my integrity for personal nor financial gain. The morals that I have built my entire life are more important to me than money. I also will have to keep my personal goals at the top of my head at all times, especially considering that every job that I will have will be to better my career and the goals that I have set for myself since I was young.
When making decisions, what concerns do you have when in a leadership role?
Well, being in the military, there's a ton of concerns that you can have. You need to know if your people are going to be safe, whatever mission you're tasked with. You need to know what is the overall goal and what you are trying to set. When having junior sailors under you, you also have to know what they're capable of. You have to know what each one is good at and use them to their best advantage.
One of my biggest concerns is just making sure that everyone's voice is heard. That is my biggest concern. Making sure that they know that this is not a dictatorship, this is a leadership, and then I do want them to communicate with me. That is probably one of my biggest concerns.
I would say my biggest concern would be pleasing those who I'm leading while also standing firm in my own ideas and beliefs.
Like, as a leader, your decision, your judgment, your character affects a lot of people. A lot of people are looking up to you. A lot of people are going to express their concerns to you. So I feel like the biggest concern in terms of making decisions as a leader is knowing that everyone is counting on you to make the right choice. And that choice is going to affect several people. And as a leader, some concerns may be that some people may agree with you, some people may disagree with you. And you just have to trust yourself as a leader to go forth with that. But that's like definitely one of the most major concerns while making decisions as a leader.
I would say being a minority, female, young, and in charge presented a continuous cycle of challenges. There was a constant battle for respect because of my physical attributes. In turn, I'm cognizant of my work product. It's always meticulous and timely. And I'm also cognizant of how I carry myself. The way I dress, the way I speak, and how I treat others has always has to reflect the respect I expect and I expect to receive from my colleagues.
Baby, CTDD pull up in the killer bitch, pull up in the gon' feel it, bitch. In the baby gon' drill it.